Hey everyone, my name is Ben Miney, and it is time for final table action here from TCH Live in Dallas, Texas. We're having a great time tonight. It's a 20K guarantee, but we had just over 32,000 in the prize pool with about just under 10 grand for first. So let's go ahead and get down to the action. See you in just 1 second. And we're off. Welcome, everybody. The 20K guarantee final table action starts right now from TCH Live Poker on YouTube. How's everybody doing tonight? Ben Miney in the booth until this thing is over. And I'm seeing a lot of familiar faces on this final table. I believe we have 7 reappearances with 2 new players making their way downtown. Pocket 8s for Nelda is going to start off the action. Looks like she's going to choose a size here as the blinds start out on the final table as 8,000, 16,000 K with the 16,000 ante. And we're right next door to Danny, one of our mid-high stakes pros on our cash game streets. Made a final table tonight. Good to see that. Victor there is a regular appearer. He's final tabled the last 3 events, I believe, that we've had on Saturday. So welcome him back here. And DFS Brat in the second seat. One of our chat pros making an appearance tonight. Always nice to make a deep run in a big tournament. And he's got the mystery hand here, but he's going to call Nelda's raise. More introductions as we move along tonight. 10, 9, deuce, 2 spades on the flop here. 8's looking like they're in the lead unless DFS Brat connected with one of these cards. Let's see. A turn card going to come at 4. Shouldn't change a whole lot. Let's see if DFS wants to take a stab. He does not. Nelda here might finally realize she has the best hand. And maybe in case DFS is on a weak spade draw, maybe price that draw in there. And if she gets raised, she'll know exactly where she's at.
That must just be. It's froze.
And he's just going to get out of the way. Has none of that. And we'll continue on. More hands here from TCH Live. If you're wondering who that is in the seat 4 there, that might be, you might know him. You might know who that is. His name is Derek, otherwise known as sometimes Data, one of my esteemed co-commentators, wearing the Chat Pro patch on his shirt.
When I saw that sack there, I was like, man, I wish I was that guy.
A few more players yet still to introduce here. Action's going to be first up on Derek this hand. Doesn't want any of the smoke. Lionel here is new to the final table, so welcome Lionel tonight on your first Saturday final table appearance. Dusty, we've seen her before. She's ran this table all the way to the final last, woman standing. So welcome back, Miss Dusty. Back to Nelda. Looks like she's got another hand here. Looks like our scanners might be having a little bit of a problem tonight. Love to see it. And she's going to raise it on up, make it 41,000. Danny with an ace-9 off, out of position, is going to go ahead and make that fold. Victor folded yesterday. And Heyman is another appear on his final table. It is not his first one. He's made another one before. So good to see Heyman again. That is almost everybody. Seeing some chat pros, chat regulars in the chat. I got Alice is here. DFS Brat's wife, Amanda, is here. Good evening, Amanda. My wife, Angela Miney, is here. Skullbone, Poker Monkey, Frank B, Poker Ski is here. Let's see, Negligible, Walter Rutledge, what's up? And WM is here. WM's actually on the final table. We had a question about how much was it to enter this tournament. I'll let you know that all the information you could possibly want to know for this tournament is in the description of chat. But I will tell you that one time that the buy-in was $365 per re-entry, and it is unlimited re-entries for the first 4 hours of tournament play. Thank you for the question. But again, if you want to know anything about entries, prize pool, buy-in amount, it's all there in the description of the stream tonight. Back to Derek here in the big blind with 5s on a short stack. It might be time to send it to the moon, and he will. And it looks like Nella's going to oblige.
79.
Pocket 5s for Derek is all in. She has ace-4 of diamonds. So 5 is in the lead by quite a wide margin here, and it looks like it's going to be a set of 5s, just like that. Of course, there's some possibilities, and that's going to slim them up quite a bit. 5's full, we'll take it for Derek, and he'll get a double up through Miss Nelda.
The hand I said, the only other set I would have flopped was pocket 5. I guess that's my hand. Thank you.
Seeing more and more people roll in as the night does continue. Hello, hello, everybody. And yes, shout out to Adam Mitchell. We haven't seen him in the dealer box for a minute, but he is here. So show the love for DFW's finest in Adam Mitchell.
That was a big blind split right there. Very fortunate.
Let's take a second here just to recognize the fact that we are here 5 out of 7 days of the week on TCH Live Poker here on the YouTube platform. If you do want to make sure you're up to date when we do go live, all you got to do is hit that subscribe button with the bell notification, and you will get all the notifications you need. How about high quality, awesome poker content for free? No paid subscriptions, I should say. Just good, wholesome content. So many days of the week. Looks like Victor here. The 8-6 off. He's going to make the call, and DF Sprat has him pipped right now. DFS just gets out of the way. Heyman's out. Derek is out. Lionel with the Jack Tray in the big blind. Does he want to defend? Looks like he's just going to check that option. It comes 8 high, 8-4 tray. So pair is good for Lionel. Sucks out against the ace high. Looks like he's going to lead out here for 21,000. And Victor, just the ace high, is going to see another day. Lionel takes that pot down.
Does the main event start next week?
155 of y'all watching us right away for the first like 5-10 minutes of the stream. So welcome everybody to TCH Live Poker.
Good luck.
Wish I could go, but I have to do my regular job.
Jack 10 of clubs from Miss Nelda.
I was trying. I saw you. I was doing run everybody over. When you were looking at it earlier, I could almost see your cards. Gotcha.
She is under the gun. That's a tough spot to play Jack 10. So she gets out of the way. And how about pocket queens for Victor? What a ladies' man he is. He's going to raise it up, make it 50K to go. Won't be getting any action from DFS. Heyman's out, Derek's out. And Lionel King 10 of hearts into small blind. I was just going to say it. I like the fold as well. King 10 of hearts, or King 10 suited rather, just too weak to play out of position. When the ICM just doesn't make sense yet. Dusty, though, with a 6-5 is going to continue, and let's go to a flop. She's got a perfect hand to bust queens, and she does flop middle pair. See if that gets her into any trouble. Dusty. We'll check over to Victor. He's going to go all in for 121 and protect his equity. He doesn't want to get sucked out on here. And Dusty, who is paired, makes the call. And we have an all-in scenario here, folks. Queen's way ahead. Dusty looking for a little help. Can she find some? Ace is no good. And a 4 is not either. Queens will take it down for a double up through Dusty.
Nice hand, nice hand.
Yeah, for a second I thought that was a 5.
I did too.
Yeah, the fonts are kind of throw you off. You never seen it.
Good morning, good evening, wherever you are around the world. You're watching Tournament Poker on TCH Live.
Go for glory. Yep. Not even get knocked out or quadruple.
Looks like the action folds back to Heyman. Looks like he's out. Derek's out. And it's back to Lionel now. He's probably just going to let the blinds battle unless he wants to make a move. Yep.
Actually, I think I was just looking at my own hand while you didn't hear it, so I'm just going to do that.
Dusty here just going to call with a King 8. Jack 4 for Nelda in the big blind.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Yeah, 'cause you have to raise a little higher than you used to.
She's going to check. We're going to go heads up to a flop. Comes 9 high, 9-8-5 rainbow. So a pair for Dusty. Already had the best hand, but she retains that lead on the flop. Nelda looking for a dream here, and that is one of the outs. She could go runner for a straight now. Let's get a check. Any Jack 6. Actually, he's double gutted here. But that is not going to be one of her outs. In fact, gives Dusty trips. Nice hand for Dusty. She takes down that one against Miss Nelda. We're going to continue on.
already seen them.
Heyman's all in with the ace-10 offsuit. Derek with the ace-8 is going to make the fold.
That's already separated away.
And action's back to the blinds. Nelda folds king-8. Danny. One of the bigger stacks at the table. Wants to get a count, but he's going to make the fold. Throws his 10-5 in the muck, and we continue on.
We all know we were using it. Oh, that bad, huh?
You'll see it on TV later.
You can actually say that.
Yeah.
You can actually say that.
I wasn't expecting to fold a lot of hands there.
I wanted a call. I hope I would have a couple calls. Well, with my stack, I mean, 82 cards can beat 82 cards. With my stack, I wanted to triple up.
King Jack of diamonds. Gonna make it 36K to go. Derek can't wake up with a hand here. Dusty ace-9 makes the fold. And action's back to Daryl, the big blind, who makes the fold. Daryl is another one of those first-timers tonight, so we welcome Daryl to the final table. I believe I forgot to mention him a little bit earlier, so welcome, welcome. These players have been battling since 10 a.m. this morning. This is a one-day event where you can win up to 5 figures. I find that to be very high EV. Action's back to the button. Danny lets go of his, and now it's just the blinds. Just gives Victor the walk. Always nice to get a walk. Just over 220 of you guys joining us tonight on YouTube, but we only have 45 likes, and I think it's time we start the like train, guys. Hit that like button if you're enjoying what you're watching tonight. It's a great way to support the stream with a low, low price of free $99. So hit that like button. Goes a long way with the people back here making sure I have a job. Looks like action's back. It's Miss Nelda. She's out. Danny can't find a hand himself. And Daryl with an ace-8 is going to send it for 49K. Victor sitting on king, queen offsuit. Much better hand to shove with than to be calling shoves with. Sai Krishna said, here you go, contribute a like for your job. Well, I do appreciate it. I really do. Not very often you're going to be ahead when you're calling all-ins with king-queen. They usually have either pairs or some ace-high holding. Sometimes a king jack's mixed in there, but way more hands than not. But he's going to get on in there, going to get jiggy with it. Let's see if he can get maybe a little bit of a suck out against Daryl here. A 60-40. Let's get her done, Mr. Adam. And a king-queen right there. Oh, my God, no sweat. Jeez Louise. Now drawing, wait. Yep, drawing dead the 8 of spades versus the queen of spades there in the holdings. Daryl will be eliminated in 9th place. Daryl, thank you for coming out tonight to TCH Dallas. We do appreciate you partaking in our tournament today. Enjoy the cash, 981 bucks going your way. And we'll see you next time on TCH Live. You know, Queen Jack offsuit under the gun for Derek. Maybe we'll see. Yeah, I would agree with that move a lot. Just like Jack 10, just a little too weak to be playing under the gun. Don't want to get re-jammed over. A6 of clubs for Dusty. It's suited. She does have a bigger stack. She can put some pressure on these smaller ones. She's going to make it 41K to go. Ace queens of spades for Danny, a premium holding. See if he wants to 3-bet this one. Oh, he's just going to make the call. Semi-disguising his holding here. And now 9-8 of clubs for Victor on the button. He didn't want to fold, but he probably figures he's going to see a flop either way. And the blinds do fold. So we're going to go heads up to a flop here. Ace Queen, Miles in the lead. King Jack 7. So all of it for Danny. Outside of the fact that he doesn't have a pair. So an over to the board gutter, backdoor nut spades, as Dusty does continue for 55K. Let's see if he comes along one more street. Stack size is starting to get a little thin. But he's got just too strong a holding to let go just yet. So we're going to see a turn card coming. Deuce of spades, all of the outs now for Danny. Doesn't really need them, but as far as in case he thinks his opponent is paired up, outs for him. What a combo draw here for Danny. And she's going to check it over to him. This line's very similar to maybe a jack type holding. And Danny is going to go ahead and maybe attack a little bit of weakness here. Or what he perceives to be weakness. 105K to go. Oh my goodness, is Dusty going to go for a check raise here? No, she's just going to get out of the way. Nice hand there for Danny. Had the best hand the whole way. Mark Mave says congrats to the final table. Good Saturday night games. Thanks for the content. Well, thank you for the nice words. And here's our packed room here at TCH Dallas. 26 full action-packed tables. We're going to be going to the wee hours of the night here in Dallas, Texas. So we're going to just take a quick second, and we're going to race off these yellow chips as the blinds are now up to 10, 20, 20. We have no more need for the 1,000 chip.
No. Just color up. No.
I mean, you might be able to, like...
You can probably make it to the bathroom and back real quick.
It's not a big deal. I thought it was going to
You still have to
So as they get this color up done, it's only going to take just about 30 seconds. So don't go anywhere. You and me can hang out right here on TCH Live. If you have any questions about the room, if you've never been here before, if you're outside of the States, do ask away. I am more than happy to answer any of your questions as far as hotels, how far away it is from the airport, etc. Ask away in the chat. I'll let you know anything you need to know. One of the great things about being a member of our live stream is that I love to interact with our chat. So that is why I bring this up. It's what sets us apart. We would not be here without you guys, the viewers. So come on and join me in the chat right now. See if anyone new has shown up. I see Michael Tilton is here. Darth Xander, I believe that's Jedi Master Ted. And a bunch of new faces. So welcome all the new faces. All right. We're having a good time. Let's go ahead and let that... Sorry about that. My finger slipped.
Lionel has 3,000 more than we have. And,
Rich Greenberg in the chat. What's up? Patrick M is here as well.
got it?
Yep.
Question about the buy-in. The buy-in was $365. $365 per re-entry.
They're going to refill this one too.
And now action continues. Who's the best TCH Dallas player? Oof. Oof. I pretty much can't answer that question correctly without getting sniped by the other players. Because all of our high-stakes players watch our streams, and they love to chat me up. So I'll say there's a lot of great players. I'll narrow it down to a few. JD, German Moneymaker's pretty great. Danny here is a pretty great player. There's just so many. I'm sorry, I just can't. There's so many. Dusty here with the ace queen offsuit, and the +1 is going to raise it up to 55K to go. Excuse me. And 6 is right next door for Nelda. Victor here with the ace deuce of clubs. Gets out of the way. As the 6 has got out of the way too. See if anyone else wakes up with anything to gamble along. Now it's back to Derek in the big blind with the 9-7. Just going to make the fold. We'll see in another hand, another day. Nice hand for Dusty. Gets it down pre. Bet in mind you should be on the list. Oh, you're too kind. You're just too kind. Kyle Z is in that discussion as well. That's absolutely true.
can win with one ace, I'll take one.
Raise to 55.
The action is opened up here from Dusty with the Queen Jack of Diamonds. She'll make it 55K to go. The action's back to the blinds. It's just the big blind left from Lionel. And he has ace tray of clubs. Very defendable big blind here, although we got to pay attention to his stack size here. This would be calling off about 20% of his stack. He will make the call, and let's go to a flop. Comes 8, deuce, deuce. So ace high in the lead still here. But Dusty with the betting lead. It's just going to check back, so we're going to see a turn card come in. Trips on the board. The bet is 75K, and Lionel's just going to get out of the way with the ace high. Nice hand from Dusty. Some aggression gets the better hand to fold.
Is Pez paying you $10,000 to wear that pet?
Yeah, yeah. Sponsorship.
So you don't have to win. He's already made it.
Yeah, yeah.
He's already
I free rolled into this.
we're the least out of it.
Minimum.
Action's back to the blinds. Lionel will suited jack 4.
Thought it'd be funny. I got it from the meetup game.
I also want
We'll give Dusty the walk with the king queen. She had a nice holding there.
versus Kings on it.
You know more than likely Pez is in the chat anyway.
Huh?
You know more than likely Pez is in the
Yeah,
chat.
yeah, Pez or Carla.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're appreciating it.
Did Carla come to the meetup or no?
Yeah, he did.
Raymond for 5-card high low. Table number 13.
We continue on tournament coverage here from Texas Card House Dallas and DFS Brat. Big slick suited.
Raise to 55.
It's going to make it 55K to go. See if we can get any action. And it's just back to Nelda. It was 4 deuce off. So DFS Brat will be getting the Ben Kirby walk on this hand. Which, if you don't know who that is my esteemed commentator during our cash games. Apparently it's been coined, trademarked, and the intellectual property is all his, that a Ben Kirby walk means when you raise, no one calls. That is a Ben Kirby walk. Queen 8 of spades for Victor. He's going to make the call. And ace jack for TFS Brad. Back-to-back nice holdings. He's going to ship it. Huge ship. 490K says, come and get it. Derek been waiting for a hand here. He had pocket fives once, otherwise not a single playable hand. And it's back to Victor with a suited queen. You're never ahead of anything here, so probably just going to be relinquishing this hand. Eight players remain after a pool of just under 110 people tonight, equaling a total prize pool of just over $32,000 with just under $10,000 for first place tonight. Great payday for a single day's work. And we continue on hand number 17 of the evening. Heyman, ace queen offsuit. Sitting on 70K, I think it's just time to go. 70,000 up for grabs. Come and get it. Will he get any action? Danny Queen 4 off in the small blind, and what's Victor got in the big blind? Ace 5 offsuit. He's thinking about it. He's in a lot of 70-30s here. Most of the time 60-40 or 70-30. Never gonna be that ahead. So he does find the right fold. Nice fold for Victor. Heyman takes down some blinds. I mean, hey man, I'm all about making moves. You can check out my my stand-up on Comedy Central at 2 in the morning, Wednesdays.
I'm not going all in to win blinds. I'm going all in to get called.
And I'm at Laugh Factory on Thursdays at 6. 4s for Heyman. He's going to go back-to-back here. Probably going to be ripping it, if not just a call. Okay, yep, he's going to rip it. He's all in again. Trying to get down some more blinds. Anybody wishing for a hand here? Yep, Victor gets rid of the queen 10. Now it's just back to DFS. Who's got 8-4 offsuit? Perfect. Gets a count. Love it. Pump fake.
You deal me like that, Adam. When you do this about 4 passes.
You just get there. It just takes you on.
330 of you individuals in chat with me this evening. Welcome, everybody. You're watching High Stakes Tournament Poker here on TCH Live. You could be anywhere on the internet tonight. You're choosing to spend it here with us. And that means all the world to people like little old me. Derek yet still to find a hand after the pocket fives. Action folds to Nelda. We might play her ace 5 of clubs here in the hijack.
SW for 1-2.
Looks like she will. Rickety raise up to 50,000. Back to just the blinds. DFS doesn't want to play out of position with the queen 8. And let's see what Heyman's up to. How about a suited king 7? In the big blind. He's going to live to fight another day.
King
super stacked final table. Lots of pros here, lots of tournament pros, and even cash pros. Danny would like to probably consider himself both.
Justin for 1-2.
He's coming off recently of last year's WSOP circuit with a lot of finishes. Did a lot of work out there, and he's back here to hang out with us until the next season.
Yeah, it's this one.
What is it?
One of them's 60 pounds. I don't know sure. He saw it there, so.
G-Mac for 5 high low.
It was first two, right? So,
Yeah.
this is right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the first card.
I haven't looked the other card.
Yeah. Huh? It's trade.
Rules is rules.
Really? 'Cause that was another all-in moment.
Oh!
See? No. You shouldn't have asked for misdeal.
Well, he saw it.
No, it was the first
I
card.
know, it's the first card.
Rules is rules. Hey, man, rules is rules.
Hey, I'd already even called.
So if you're wondering what happened there, card was exposed on the second pitch. And if a card is misdealt or flipped up, rather, in the first two cards pitched, that is just a misdeal.
What's her name?
It's just rules. Science.
Debbie for 1-2.
That's just her coach out there.
She's got a rail. That would have been crazy if we actually had this hand. I mean, you're never falling on that pole.
No. Even if we're the two big stacks.
Blind don't blind action. I mean, even if I decide, I think there's something a little bit in the line.
Oh, yeah. Well, our stacks, we have an option.
Nothing in the game, nothing in the game.
At this point, that's it.
And it's back to DFS Brat, the old Jack Niner. Gonna put pressure on these blinds. Gonna make it 50,000 to go. Jack 10 for Heyman suited. Hasn't pipped. Awkward stack size though. I think I like this move much better. You do have some fold equity here against weak opens like this. Jack 9 is flipping against 7s through 8s. Otherwise beat by, 8, 9s plus. But he is going to make that call. It's the right price for him. And in fact, we do have a 75-25. Looking for a 9 or a miracle. Otherwise, hey man, we'll take this one down. And Queen Jack 4 on the flop. So pair for both players. We're going to see this run out. It's a Queen pairs the board. Looking for a big card is DFS, and he finds one. Yep, chop it up.
Oh, I don't want to put fist bump you on chop up. I want it all. I know you do.
Wow. Slight needle there from me, man. I don't want to fist bump you. It should have been my pot. DFS escapes
After this, he has to go deal with Ben.
damage. Of course, it was Heyman's tournament life at stake.
Grab one from my side and his side.
But beats onto the next hand.
So you're fine, you're fine.
Jai Coulter in the chat. What's up?
You win with
Math is science, my friend. They might call them different subjects in elementary school, middle school, or whatever, but they're the same. Math is science, science is life. Therefore, math is poker, because poker is life. A plus B equals B plus C, math.
How do you not win one?
And the eye roll from Angie, of course. I knew it. I knew it. Hey-Man's all in with the ace-jack. Anybody waking up with anything to play with? No.
just let it do a shot.
You don't get to her enough, they don't fly. WTT should pay for it since they didn't understand.
Yeah, since they partnered up with them, they should.
Action's folding back. Looks like all the way to the button. And I don't think Heyman's going to be having any piece of this. Derek sitting on just 80,000. I kind of like this move. He's going to rip it, put some pressure on the blinds. And now, does Lionel want to call off his stack with the 10 high? No. Oh, but Dusty has got something. What does she have? Oh, my God.
Wow, didn't even look.
Oh, my God. Didn't look, found aces. Derek's life for the tournament is at stake. Can he crack these birds? No. No. Unless running diamonds, that's a pretty devastating flop. Nope, no sweat. Set of aces takes out our man, Derek Ing, in 7th place. No, 8th place, right?
Yeah, 8th place. What's up, everybody?
What's up, Derek?
Yeah, I mean, so I was down to like 3 big blinds, or it was like 4 big blinds or something at that point, and I was just shoving anything on the button if it folded me.
You only got to get through 2 more players.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, she even called blind. I don't know if you heard that in there.
Yeah, that was wild. Welcome, Derek, to the
What's up,
stream.
everybody?
He's here.
And it was still sitting there.
I see Poker Monkey in there. Yeah, I got to play with him and DFS Brat on the same table. He took a bad beat against DFS Brat, actually. Aces against pocket 7s, and 7s flopped the set, so you got to win those to make the final table, obviously. I actually, there was never a time throughout the whole tournament that I was actually at risk. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Other than that spot, I think that was the only time I was ever at risk.
Well, that's pretty nice.
Appreciate all the kind words in chat, everybody. Appreciate it. Yeah, it was about an 8-hour day. I think maybe about $800, so can't complain about that at all.
If you look at the first one, it's good, and the other one just don't match it.
Lionel takes down this one on the button with King 10. Your favorite $60 dealer is here.
We messing them up.
Derek Ing. Back-to-back commentator final tables.
Yeah, we're running hot, huh? We're running hot.
That's pretty good.
It was a little bit of a smaller field because of all the events going on, elsewhere. But came out and gave it a shot and ran it up.
Heck yeah.
No problem, Poker Monkey. What's up, Julian, in the chat? How's it going? Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, other than that pocket 5s hand, I don't think I got a single hand to make to play anything. I was pretty card dead. So when I saw the hand was suited, and I was like, it's kind of connected, and
send it.
Yeah, send it. And it kind of, at least from my perspective, it kind of seemed like a lot of people were overfolding, or not overfolding, but no one was really playing too out of line. So pretty straightforward. And I mean, we just saw that Lionel folded 9-10 suited to my shove. Surprisingly, actually. I guess he had Dusty Dory back or about behind.
Got a question from Little Red, new viewer to the stream. Says, who are the commentators? Well, here, let me just come to the booth right here.
Oh.
My name's Ben Miney. I'm your commentator for this evening, and I'm joined by my esteemed co-commentator, Mr. Derek Ing. We normally do the cash game streets, and I'm here every single Saturday to give you tournament coverage here from our lovely TCH Dallas studio. So let's get back to the action.
Yeah, I decided to play the tournament today, and Ben actually asked me when, I think we're pretty close to the money at some point. You're like, hey, for some reason it doesn't work out.
20-ish players left.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, yeah, for sure. And then I kept getting deeper and deeper, and then the money bubble was like an hour and a half. And then, it was a brutal money bubble. I think we went through a level and a half on the 2 minutes per hand. Yeah, it went on for a while. What I'm most interested about to watch is to see the dynamic between Dusty, Nelda, and Danny. They're all 3 really good tournament players.
I'm excited as well. Nelda gonna raise it up with the tray deuce. Gets it done. Maybe Nelda realizes a little something that you picked up on.
Yeah.
A little too much folding going on.
And I think Danny was actually away from the table at the time.
Oh, well, that'll help.
Yeah.
That'll definitely help.
So she only had to get through Victor. And Victor's been playing pretty straightforward as well.
We got a new sub here, Global Panda 7678. Thank you for the subbage. Ace King for Lionel. Finally, he gets a hand to wake up with here. Sitting on 200K at 10-20-20. Sitting on 10 bigs now. Mike, he's deep enough where he could just open here. He's gonna just realize it and just get it on in there. Will he get any action here? That's back to Danny, who's got how about some, ladies?
Yeah, and Danny's been waiting for some from hands too. He hasn't really played too much on this final table, other than that big hand against Dusty earlier. I don't know. What did they end up having?
Sorry, which ones?
There was a big hand that Danny and Dusty ended up playing together. It was pretty early on in the stream.
Right. I'll remember it in a moment.
But Danny also goes all in, trying to isolate Lionel here. And it's a pure coin flip, the classic race between two big hands. Lionel at risk, though, needs to dodge, or needs to hit an ace or king, or some kind of straight to beat Danny's pocket queens. But this is a big pot for Lionel here. He's been waiting for a spot all night.
Let's see, a 10 high straight on the board. That's not it. Jack high board is going to be Gin for queens right now, but of course anything can happen. That's more outs.
Additional outs. Oh, and king on the river.
My goodness.
Unlucky for Danny there. And Lionel gets the full double, doubling up to 450K.
That's a huge
That
pot
was a
for
huge
Danny.
flip, yeah.
Or huge pot for Lionel,
I mean,
excuse me.
it was also huge for Danny.
Also
If he wins that, I think he covers both Nelda and Dusty, which is pretty big for him.
Ace-6 versus ace-queen, yes. That is the hand that happened.
Oh, okay, and Danny had ace-queen?
Yes. Danny picked up nut flush draw, and he had a super combo draw.
Right, it was a hand he was never folding.
Yeah, but Dusty wasn't paired, but she had the betting lead, so it was kind of like a little bit interesting dynamic. That was a good hand.
That was the only hand of note I remembered until Dusty waking up with the aces blind.
Yeah, we haven't seen many turns yet.
Yeah, it's been pretty snug. I mean, they're doing the same thing I would have done, is wait for either me or Heyman to bust out before getting really involved with the other big stacks.
JT of spades here for Dan. He's going to make it 45K to go in the cutoff. And looks like he's going to get it done.
Yeah, actually earlier on, I was kind of being buddy-buddy with Heyman, and I've actually played with him on a final table before, with one of the morning turbos.
Nice.
And he recognized me, and I didn't recognize him. He mentions like, "Hey, yeah, just like last time." I was like, "Oh, wait, yeah." Then I recognized him. There was a hand that like two of the bigger stacks were getting involved in. We were like, "Oh man, let's get these two bigger stacks playing against each other, have them stack each other, so we get that pay jump." Because I think at the start of the stream, we both had like very, very similar stacks.
Let's do a fun challenge after this hand. I want to interact with you guys a little bit. Get ready on your keyboards.
Viewers, please look at your tablets as they have updated.
Ace
Oh,
King
wow,
for
small
Heyman.
blind.
Wow.
Easy shove for him.
Easy shove. Gonna look like he's trying to make a move.
Golly, he's been making with hands.
And just Jack Deuce offsuit.
Yeah, and he wants a call, I imagine. The range should be pretty wide here.
All right, so my challenge for you, in one sentence, that's 10 words or less, I'll give you plus or minus 2 words. Describe to me poorly your job. and see if I can guess it. In one sentence, poorly describe me your job. Let's see if I can guess it.
See it, I'm going.
Make it like 5 words or less too.
Yikes.
That'd be even tougher. But no, I like the sentence.
Actions back to the button. Hey man, ace 9.
With his chip stack here, 10 big blinds. This should be a shove. And it looks like he
There
agrees.
he goes.
Just to hope that Dusty's doesn't, blind call and wake up with aces again. He gets it done. Hey man,
Nice
staying
hand.
alive.
All right, so I turn big rocks into smaller rocks, put them into walls. Big rocks into small rocks, put them into walls. Huh. Well, I'm gonna be stuck on that one for a second.
Maybe he lays like concrete or something. I don't know.
Maybe?
Because there are like pebbles and rocks and stuff.
Jack Holter
In the
said I bring
aggregates.
concrete and roofing inside from outside. Okay.
Oh, was that? So I was right.
Well, no, that's another person.
Oh, okay.
Two
I was
different
like,
ones.
dang, that was
Tough
spot
ones.
on.
Hello, my friend says I have blood on my hands. Yikes. Yikes.
Surgeon.
Gotta
nurse, Nurse, surgeon, EMT.
I found a Pez in chat.
What's up, Pez?
Jinx.
No,
No, 30, 30.
15, 30, 30.
15, 30, 30 after this.
yeah, but they Victor thought it was 40.
Self-unemployed.
Right? 45.
Lionel will be raising on the button here with the Jack 10. Also a bow in chat. And King Queen for Nelda. I like either a 3-bet or fold here. See if she agrees.
Doug, do you have a seat for 15? One seat. Sam?
Hand functions a little bit better than of a bluff than a call. But she wants to go ahead and she is ahead right now. Let's see if she can go ahead and pair up. She doesn't need to. This comes 7-8-4. Gutter here for Lionel with 2 overs. Otherwise, just 2 overs for Nelda. She's going to check it over to him. Lionel with the betting lead right now. Bo with the 199 super chat for the boys. Thank you, Bo. It's very nice of you.
Appreciate it, Bo. 199 for the boys. Let's throw some dabs for Bo.
And Nelda gonna go with the races. You didn't have any of that. Look at that stare, that quick stare.
Super strong play here from Nelda. Playing her range. It's super hard for Lionel to connect with his board as a pre-flop aggressor. Yeah, he has a gutter ball. For this price, even if you're up against a hand like top pair right now, you can still continue and hit a lot of cards that you'd like to, like the 9, Jack, or even 10. Because Nelda's really only repping hands like 2 pair or sets, or just like maybe even top pair holdings like 8, 9, or ace 8. So I think for this price, Lionel does have to continue. But he is going to fold, and that's the aggression's going to work out for Nelda. She's been playing pretty snug this whole tournament, this whole final table, and getting a lot of credit for that raise.
Here, you still want to transfer? You can go to table number 2.
Action's continuing here from TCH live in Dallas. We're still sitting at 7 players remaining. See if Nella wants to make a move here with Jack 8. Looks like she might want to.
She could go both ways here. She could just limp or raise. Both are fine.
And she will limp. Danny with 4 deuce of clubs into big blind. Just gonna check. Comes 6 for Trey. What a flop there for Danny. Pair and a gutter for him. Nella just 2 overs. Gonna check it over to him. Danny definitely gonna want to protect his hand here. Take it down right now. 40K is the bet.
Nella with not much here is gonna probably have to let it go. A nice hand there for Danny.
Nice, nice, nice. We continue on.
Looks like Bo was asking, has anyone played the new bomb pot table? I have. It's super fun. $5 bomb pot. $100 min buy-in and $1,000 max, I think. Yeah, super fun. Lots of action.
Just thinking about just donking off $100 there and just sending my money dispersed across the table and just have some fun.
How long is the final table going on? We've only lost 2 players.
About an hour and 20-ish minutes.
Really? Dang.
Quad deuces and it builds up $100 every hour.
Until someone actually hits it.
Until somebody hits it, and I guess it goes to.
Any quads or has to be?
It has to be quad deuces, and I think it has to be on the flop.
No, I can't. Hardly ever get. I don't think it ever gets.
I need to have the reverse on that.
It has to be on the flop, and it has to be twos, even $100.
Yeah, I mean.
Take it to the bank.
It'll be a raise to 65.
Nelda gonna raise it up to 65,000. Danny with a suited ace in the small blinds, and it's actually not such a bad kicker. Not great. Just not great enough to make the fold here, and that's why he's the professional.
Yeah, definitely
And
just
I'm
a
not.
3-bet or fold spot. Don't want to just call and invite Victor into the pot as well. With some of the smaller stacks, though, Danny might not be looking to play, a big pot, big bloated pot against the other chip leaders. I'm sure he has a good reason behind that fold.
Sitting at about 440 viewers right now and only 110 likes. Guys, I want to get up to 217 likes. 217 likes in the next 35 minutes. Can we do it? 35 minutes. Gonna need help from every single one of you. If you haven't already liked the stream, it goes a long way to support us. Make sure we have a job in the morning. You are also way more likely to crack aces if you like our stream.
Oh, see, that's what messed up. I didn't like the stream before I
Derek.
entered the final
Derek.
table. That's actually no, I think I did actually.
You silly fool.
No, I definitely did. I think I was like number 5 or 6. Lionel all in with the pocket 4s. Man, oh my gosh, 7 deuce, 2 hands in a row. Victor and Danny.
Oh, and
Oh,
a
boy.
premium here for
Yeah.
DFS. Ace Jack in the big blind.
Yeah, and DFS Brett can't think about it in terms of chips, or like the number chips. He needs to try to think about it in terms of big blinds and what Lionel could be shoving here with. flipping with a lot of hands, but probably dominated by a lot as well. Ace king, ace queen, you're getting dominated by, but flipping with a lot of pocket pairs. So I think he's, yeah, I don't blame him for that fold with how close their chip stacks were.
Heads up fold for sure.
Yeah,
That's a great way to put it, Derek.
Hmm?
That's a great way to put that.
What?
Like that spot.
Yeah.
It's really easy to just be calling off, with high ace pairings or ace holdings.
Yeah, but it's so much harder to call off than be like if it folded him, that's an easy shove, right? But
Yeah,
it's just
yeah,
like
yeah.
when you wake up with ace jack, you're like, ugh, don't want to call off right now. But say Lionel had like 200K, I think it's probably a snap. But oh, another pocket pair for Lionel, but it's you're under the gun right now, and these are tough spots. I'm leaning more towards just folding it, and I like this play a lot from Lionel. A lot of three big stacks here left that can just wake up with anything that you're flipping with, or a bigger pocket pair. Might have felt like he tested his luck there, shoving the 4s previous hands. I was like, I'm not going to try it with the 3s. And Victor, I noticed, I played with him quite a bit today. I noticed he's been doing a lot of limping, and he's been limping a lot of pretty premium hands and weaker hands as well. So let's see how the players who's left adjust to that.
Looks like DFS is going to go ahead and make a raise here, up to 100K to go with the 10-8 of clubs. Jack 10 for Heyman, the big blind, in the middle.
That's annoying, but
Yeah,
you got to let it go.
annoying. Yep. And now Victor, who does have DFS beat right now.
I don't see Victor folding this. Well, there was actually a spot against him where he limped ace-jack, and I shoved pocket 5s, and he folded ace-jack. But I think we were on the money bubble, so that might have been played into his decision. And wow, what a flop there for DFS Brat.
Wow.
Flopping a straight and flush draw. And yeah, he's definitely not afraid of that board. Just going to go ahead and get it in there and take it down. Victor now, I think, the short stack. Not much play going on from the 3 bigger stacks. They haven't really been getting many hands. A lot of the action's been, from our perspective, on the left side of the table, it seems like. Heyman just getting all the Broadway cards, and DFS Brat and Lionel get it in there.
Players, for those of you who do have questions about this promotion, you can get information on our website.
Everybody must be a Virgo on.
Oh, yeah, that's a great time. This is a great time to bring it up.
Race for quads.
Yes, the Race for Quads promotion is the new promotion in the room. That starts at midnight tonight, and it's going to start at Quad Deuces. So the way that this works, if I'm not mistaken,
You have to flop it.
I know. Yes, I know you have to flop it. Well, before I even say it on air, I'm just going to make sure I get it right. But it's an awesome new promotion. And I'll be giving you all the deets in just a moment.
DFS Brat with the pocket jacks, going to go all in on the button, putting some pressure on the small and big blind. Heyman with the queen 8. Lionel with the 5 deuce of clubs. And probably going to get folds from both of them. Definitely go 2 ways there. Shove is fine, and you can also just either, do a standard min raise, try to trap, or try to get your opponent to shove with a weaker hand.
So the Race for Quads promotion is Sundays through Thursdays from May 8th through June 2nd. Let's see. And it's going to be Sunday midnight to Thursday midnight. It starts at Quad Deuces, and it's worth $100 and increases $100 every hour. 100 every hour until someone flops Quad Deuces with a pocket pair. Then once it does hit, it resets back to $100, and it goes up to 3s and so forth. That's wild. Our Omaha players can play as well. The only thing is that they win 50%. The remaining balances roll into the next quads. More information about that at texascardhouse.com. About our new promotion here in Dallas. Back to the hand here. Heyman, Queen 10 of spades. Gonna limp it in for 30K, and Lionel's gonna ship it with the king 6 of clubs. Dusty's got nothing. And Heyman.
Ooh, Heyman getting in there. I guess he limped to call a shove. And it's pretty much a coin flip here. Lionel gonna be happy to see that he's actually ahead. Hasn't turned his hand over yet.
I'm ahead, but I didn't expect that.
And Heyman actually at risk here. Getting in there with the queen 10 of spades against the king 6 of clubs.
Victor loves this action, being the short stack.
And
oh boy.
oh, queen 10 on the flop.
With a 6 though, a 6 will do it. That's not it. A 6 or king will get there. Does
And
not come.
Wow, the full double there for Heyman. Running it up from like 120K all the way up to 410. Well done.
And now Lionel sitting at under 200K.
And I had a feeling he might be trying to make a move, just getting in that position. So. You gotta win some flips.
Seeing LV Coleman, Doug R. join us in the chat. Ragnar Orby, what's up, guy?
It'd do no good to me to fold it, with my stack, right?
So we're aiming for 217 likes by 9:40. Let's hit that like button, please, for your boys Derek and Ben in the booth. Only if you're enjoying yourself, of course. Hey, man, couple niners.
Yeah, on a little heater here.
Yep, on a newly minted stack.
It's got about 13, 14 big blinds. Could just raise or just go all in. Both work fine. He's going to raise to 105,000. Oh, wow. And Dusty, with ace-queen at diamonds, might just shove here. Trying to isolate Heyman. Kind of tough, though. She doesn't really cover Heyman by that much. But I think you just have to go all in here. And she does all in from Dusty and probably a call from Heyman, I imagine. And it's going to be a pure coin flip. $880,000 pot, 880,000 chip pot, and Heyman at risk.
King 6 on the flop here of this run out. Nines in the lead. One diamond in a dream for Dusty to eliminate the nines. And now, oh boy.
Oh boy. Needs to find an ace or queen now.
Or the last king. Doesn't find it.
Or the last king. You're correct. Wow. What a change in momentum. That was a massive pot for Heyman. Getting the full double with the queen 10 of spades, and back-to-back hands, then full double with the pocket nines. Dusty now one of the short stacks after coming in as the table chip leader. She's probably feeling the pressure now. Victor, Lionel, and Dusty, the three short stacks. Looks like we found Victor's coach.
Nice. Well, it's worked for him the past 3 weeks, so teach me. And rags, absolute garbage bags for these players.
Imagine the blinds should be, or the ace looks like the blinds did go up. 15, 30, 30. Wow, it goes from 10, 20, and 15, 30. Oh, I guess that's right.
Excuse me. $70,000 is the open here from the small blind, putting pressure on Danny. Does have king high, but it is kind of a garbo hand, so he's out. Nice hand there for Nelda. Takes it down with the 8 high.
Still have 7 players left. This is a pretty slow final table, huh? Yeah, I guess when it got down to 8-handed, we were playing 8-handed for quite some time then, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, even we were playing 9-handed for quite some time too, I guess, considering our stack sizes. Like, I got the double early. The guy, Heyman, got the double quick.
Viewers getting their money's worth tonight. And for money's worth, I mean for $0 invested.
$3.99 and a like. And a
And
sub.
a like and a sub. Make sure you hit that like. We're getting there. 161 likes out of 217. Let's go. As it's going to be a couple limps. 3 limps here. Dusty with a great rip here with the
Wow,
Jack 10 of
this
clubs.
3 limps? That can't be right.
Oh.
Okay, I was like, there's no way. That'd be it.
All right, fair enough.
Oh, and cutoff versus a cutoff jam for, less than, pretty close to 6 big blinds. Ace high might be good here, though. No, it doesn't have to worry about Danny behind. And let's see what Victor is going to have. King Queen. Oh, wow.
My goodness. And he's going to get in there.
Yeah,
he's
been
ahead.
waiting. He's been waiting for his spot and finally gets a hand here. And Victor is at risk, though, so Dusty just has to worry about isn't at risk, but, going to lose a significant portion of her chips here if she can't find a Jack or 10.
7-5 tray, 2 spades.
King Queen still in the lead. 8 on the turn. Gutter ball now for Dusty.
9 Jack or 10. Doesn't find it. King Queen takes it down with the king high and is going to basically cripple Dusty's stack.
Wow, and that's so insane how tournaments can go like that. one minute you're a chip leader, next minute you're down to like a big blind, like 2 big blinds. I actually witnessed someone on the money bubble go from 5K to 100K. So like they had to win with TDA rules. They had to win their ante back. When they got almost stacked, they were going into their big blind.
Oh my goodness.
So they had the 5K. They won that hand. Got their 5K back. Got in the small blind. Won that hand. It just kept. He just kept surviving.
Oh my goodness.
He ended up being the mummy Bible still, so it didn't matter in the end. But I was like, this is insane. Like we're sitting here.
We're trying to go home.
We're sitting here for an hour here on the money bubble, and this guy won't bust out. But he was playing very well, picking his spots.
You're a little blind for 15. And then you're at call.
Victor going to come along for the ride with the Jack 6. And big slick again for DFS.
Man, I wish I got Ace King on the final table.
Yeah. He's going to make it 125 to go.
I guess some of the best hand I got was pocket 5s on the final table. Can't complain though. Fought the set. That was pretty cool. That was a good feeling. But did you notice that there's still sweat? There's like the gutter ball to the straight.
You turned a boat, didn't you?
I did turn a boat, but
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
flop, I was like,
Yeah.
oh no. I appreciate it, Doug. Yeah, I don't know if you hopped in time to see, but I got to play on the final table for like an hour or so. That's pretty cool.
A normal bomb pot would be 1 board.
The reason I'm asking is no bomb pot in this room is ever normal.
Ace 4 of diamonds for Nelda. She's in the hijack and she's going to make it 65K. Slightly over a min click. We're at that part of the day. And gets all the way to the big blind. Hey man. Just a perfect, beautiful, you love to see 7 tray of hearts.
Nice in there for Nelda.
If you just tuned in, don't go anywhere. More coverage of the 20K guaranteed Big One Poker Tournament final table coming to you live here on YouTube.
If I had to walk to my truck, I'd buy
They don't have no ad bill back there. They can't give it to them.
I got some in my truck. I'll walk on there.
Jacks for Dusty. And she's got 40K left, and that is her stack. It's actually 50K there.
I'll pay you for it.
Nobody with anything to call with, and that's exactly what she wants to see. Just have it fold all the way around. Heyman might call here. Heyman might call here. It is only for 35K more.
He is going to make the call. He's getting the opportunity to knock out a player here and get a pay jump for this table. So these players going to be tap and tip. Thank you for trying.
Lionel kind of in a weird spot. Like, kind of wants to just call and see if he can hit his king, but Heyman covering him. I think he just needs to fold. It just sucks because he's so short as well. Doesn't want to have to just blind out.
That was for bad, Bill. I knew I would have live.
And we're going to see this all-in scenario here. Jacks versus 5-4 at Diamonds. Who's got it? And oh my goodness. Pair open-ended for Heyman. All of the outs.
Pretty sweaty flop.
Oh,
My
drills
gosh.
it
And
on the turn. That's
it. Looking for a chop and chop only. Wow. That sucks. Oh, man.
Oh, my
Unfortunate for Dusty there.
Atlanta.
Eliminated in 7th place. Congratulations to Dusty. Definitely not the run out she was hoping for, coming in as the table chip leader, but you know, stuff happens on the final table, and congratulations to her on her 7th place finish for $1,504.
Let's get some GGs in the chat for Dusty. That one stings.
Might be Heyman's night tonight.
Taking 4.
Knows I normally take 4. This is 2. You take 4 bills?
I usually take 3 when I have a bad
I'm a big boy. I'm a big boy.
Yeah, Darcy, I just didn't want to spoil it for y'all. I was sitting in the booth that whole time that I got knocked out. It was like a good, 10 minutes. I was just catching up to the stream, and I didn't want to spoil any of the fun, you know?
It's a story, folks.
Yeah. I mean,
It's a story.
the moment y'all hear my voice, you know I busted out. So,
Yeah. Props to you for coming back here and hanging out with me, though. I couldn't do it. I was too tired last week. That's just sleepy.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely really hungry, but I know how it can go by yourself, so I don't. No, I'm not doing anything else tonight, and but I'll probably get some like Whataburger, celebratory Whataburger or something.
It.
Yeah.
Love it. And all in here from Lionel for 100K with the 8-7 off.
I mean, yeah, 100K. I think Nelda just has to call here, and Heyman might. I mean, yeah, 20K more. And this might be one of those spots where it's kind of like, you know, we can't legally say, let's just check it down, but they're probably just going to check it down to knock out Lionel here.
It's going to come Jack, 8.
Terrible flop there for Lionel as Heyman flops a better 2 pair than him. Lionel pretty much drawing dead. He's going to bet out here for some protection against Nelda. She looks a little perplexed and confused. Might be wondering why he's betting. But
Now they're going to table their hands, and Lionel's not going to like to see it.
yeah. I'm feeling for you, buddy. Yeah, we we both battled trying to get up our small stacks, but this looks like it's gonna be it for you.
Yeah, ace there is going to seal the deal. I guess he still could have drawn 10-8 the chop, but regardless, Heyman takes it down.
Up to 1.2 million, and wow, what a run up for him. Lionel went out 6th place for 1,800. Congratulations to him. GG to him. But what about Lionel, man? I mean, when I came to the final table, he and I had pretty similar chip stacks, like 100, 130K. So pretty sick that he's ran that chip stack up all the way to 1 million chips. This could be the Heyman show tonight. Victor, pretty short stack as well. Less than 10 big blinds. King 8 off, just not good enough. Pretty frustrating, I imagine, as the blinds are rounded the corner. At blinds 15, 30, and 30, you're losing 75,000 of your chip stack every time the blinds pass you.
DFS Ace Queen is going to make it 120,000. Danny with a 10-5.
Yeah, with that raise sizing 4x at this stage of the tournament, you really only get called by better. I think he probably could have gone a little smaller, make it maybe 70K. But I guess he really just trying to take down the blinds there. So nice stand for him. And he and I have talked about this before when we played together. I was like, because he mentioned that he appreciated me talking about how, like you really shouldn't adjust your raise sizings based on the strength of your hand. Just makes it too easy for your opponents to figure out what you got. Oh my gosh, Heyman, just on a heater.
Hey man,
and
leave some hands for the rest of the table.
Yeah, and I guess I missed that seat by just one draw there. Could have ran my 120K up to 1.2 million, but that's how tournaments go.
Pretty sick. Makes it 80K to go. Looking to fade a cooler.
No, they're probably a little frustrated here. Danny as well. Not really anything for him to play with. Up to 400, down to 420K. Victor. Again, this is the Heyman show, winning another pot.
Quick deck change. Ben and Derek doing what we do. Commentary for you tonight.
Yeah, so if anybody has any questions about our room, any of our new viewers, new subs, go ahead and ask Ben or I. We're happy to answer any questions regarding the room, the live stream, playing on the live stream, and any promos we'll be having. And for those of you that don't know, the race for quads promo. And I think Ben explained it earlier, but if anyone would like to know, go ahead and throw it in the chat, and I'll do the best to explain that for y'all. About 500 viewers. That's awesome. Nice.
Yeah, we're about 10 minutes away from our like goal. Sitting at 175 out of 217. Guys, we just need a little bit more. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Do it for your boys in the booth. We just want a job in the morning. That's all we want.
Man, Nelda and Danny's really not getting anything here to play with. And Victor going to go all in with the King 8 of Hearts. I like this play. Small blind against big blind. Ranges should be pretty wide, but DFS Brett asking for a count here. Maybe he has like ace high, king high. I mean, for this price, he has to pretty much call off with any ace high. We'll never know what he had. Wanted to give him a little bit of sweat there.
All right, so we got some questions here. First one, isn't this 3 weekends in a row Victor made the final table? That is absolutely true. Walter is asking, how is Bomb Pot played? Well, you're either playing 2 cards or 4 cards, Omaha or no limit, and then you run out 2 boards, 2 full boards. Each board is worth half the pot at Showdown, etc. It's a split pot game. Next question. Where'd it go? When's the expansion? No answer for you on that yet, Rich. Appreciate the question, though. And Bo wants to know if there's a giveaway if we reach the like goal. I want sublimated socks. I don't know. Probably not, but you could help me out anyway because you're great. I'm sure you already have, Bo. Thanks for joining us tonight. King Queen of Diamonds for Nelda. Gonna raise it up to 100K to go under the gun.
Blinds up now to 2040K now. This is a pretty high blind level, right? For this few players, and yeah, that just shows you how long our money bubble was.
For real.
Oh man, yeah, like normally the tournament's over by now at 2040K. I feel like. Might turn into a shove fest soon. Because even Danny only has 10 big blinds at 420K, so he's gonna look to probably just get it in there with any reasonable holding, even against an open. Big enough of a stack to have some fold equity against players like DFS Brat and Heyman. It's kind of an awkward spot.
Just gets out of the way. Just so many awkward spots for Danny tonight. Back to the button.
I mean, ace high could very well be good there, but you're essentially flipping hands like, you know, exactly like Jack 10, King Queen, King Jack, Queen Jack. You know, 55-45. Heyman gonna raise the 105, just dominating this final table here. Nelda with just queen high. A shove would be pretty sick if she feels like Heyman is opening a lot wider than he should be in a small line, but tough to do that. A lot easier to said than done. Did Carlo come in the chat yet? I was hoping he would notice my patch. Oh.
You're going to have to post-date him on that one.
Yeah, Danny actually asked me if I was getting paid to wear it. He's like, Pez is paying like 10K, right, to wear that patch?
Wish I had a patch.
Yeah, I won it from the meetup game
I want a patch.
in a splash pot from Carlo.
DFS Brad with the Jack 9 of spades. Raising it up.
Raise to 105.
Only 3 more players to get through here. Button's gone. Small blind for Nelda. King 5 off. She's probably gone. She is gone. And now Danny A-Trick. God, this poor man.
So Danny's running like I was running after I doubled up with the Bach 5. It's just nothing to work with here. Like, you can't even rejam with there. It's just, I mean, it would have gotten the fold, but it doesn't matter. Jack 9 is probably one of the worst hands. He's going to be opening up there. But the rest of his range is going to be dominating 8-3 off.
Well, the good news for him is that he's been able to survive some of these pay jumps.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, just because you're not getting the hands doesn't mean you're not making any money. So it might actually work to his advantage because he didn't really get involved with Nelda or Dusty early on.
Hey, man, our chip leader now races to 95K with the mystery hand. We're going to sweat it with him. Nelda for a tray of diamonds. Just going to release. And good lordy blue, give this man a poker hand.
I'm starting to see the frustration in his eyes, but he's keeping it cool. And Victor with the spot here. If I'm in a spot, I'm just going with it. I'm the shortest stack at the table. Not much to gain, or not much to lose, but a lot to gain if you get the double. Might just call here. That's also fine too. If he's I'm just one to like to see all 5 cards. Well, leaving himself with less than a pot-sized bet with 160K in his stack. And I hope we get to see Heyman's cards.
It's going to come Jack high, Jack 6, 5, 2 diamonds. Victor will check. Heyman will check. Heads up to a turn card.
Ooh,
Gonna
an
pair.
8
3
now for
diamonds now
Victor.
on the board. Victor gonna send it with the pair, and oh
Ooh,
my
snap
God,
ball.
what's he got? Diamonds? Got a set of 5s? Are you kidding me?
Oh my gosh.
Jeez Louise.
Well, that's it. I mean, that's GG's for Victor.
Victor's tournament is now
A
at
lot
an
of set of
end,
5s tonight.
as it's hard to flop a set. 5's full.
Wow.
Will be the one to eliminate Victor.
Wow, sneaky check back there from Heyman, but you know, got him paid there, getting him another 315K.
Shows the GG's in chat for Victor on his 3rd final table appearance in 3 weeks.
That's insane. Congratulations, Victor. You played very well. Cashing out $2,289. Well played. Everyone else now guaranteed $3,041. I mean, Heyman just on the ultimate free roll right now. I mean, he and I were talking like we were both expecting to just get knocked out 8th and 9th respectively. And we're just like, yeah, I mean, anything other than that's bonus.
Things are good. See you next time.
Victor, good sport, saying goodbye to everyone. Good luck. It was actually a very friendly table. I had a lot of fun playing on that final table. Down to our final 4.
I mean, I've already got my buy-in for next weekend. Free roll it next week.
There he goes.
There he goes. Shipping it in with the King 7 of Hearts. Pretty standard on the button.
Kind of hoping his opponent just doesn't wake up with anything, and he doesn't.
Nice hand there for Danley. Finally winning another pot for himself there. Got a dead button
He's
now.
on the board.
That's insane. 3rd final table. Golly.
All right, 5 more minutes, 6 more minutes in our like goal, guys, to 217. Hit that like button real quick. Go, 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 go. If you're enjoying the stream tonight.
We got 540 of y'all in the chat, so, I mean, if just half of y'all hit the like button.
It's only possible if you guys make it happen, so thank you all for what you do.
Second smallest stack when we started.
Yeah. And look at look how you've grown, man.
Definitely a ground.
Third smallest. He was small.
What about third? I thought I was smaller than him when we started. Oh, did he? Okay. Thought he had me by like a little bit.
100,000 on top.
DFS here with the Queen 7, gonna get jiggy with it and gets it done.
I said 100,000 on top.
That made it 140.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Only 11 more likes, guys. Hit that button for me. Almost done.
Must be something not scanning on that table. Wow, pocket 10s here for DFS Brat.
Trying to go back to back on pots.
125.
Ugh, excuse me.
Nelda, just King 5, not going to be continuing on this one. DFS takes it down pre for a profit of 100K, and we hit the like goal. Let's go.
Hey, there we go. Thanks, guys.
You guys are champions,
Y'all are
all of you.
The best. The
Even-
best viewers.
Even the 300 of you that didn't like, that's okay. I'll get you to like later. Just got to give you quality content. They're the viewers that are like, make me like. Make me want to like. can do. Incoming good stream. The stream starts now.
Well, I'm just happy that I was able to finally make a final table because I know Lauren's been she even texted, she's like, I know how much you've been wanting to make a final table. So awesome, because like I was like, gotta build up my credentials, man, if I'm gonna be commentating these final tables. And it's so sick that you made one last week too.
Absolutely.
Like back to back.
Max cred. Max
Back
cred.
to back. So yours was a much bigger field though.
Eh.
Oh. I'm feeling Danny's pain though. It's like, God, like, just give me some. I just want to play, you know. Like that's how I felt for most of the final table. Just like, I just want a hand so I can get in there and play. But even with my chip stack, I couldn't really do much either. Yeah, that actually happened to me in the $1 million tournament too. It's just like the last like 2 hours, I just blinded all the way down because like I couldn't even play. Does hitting the light goal mean no chop?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And if I know Nelda and Danny, they're definitely not chopping. So as long as they're both on the final table, I don't think we're going to see a chop. Nelda likes to play it out. Any ace here for Danny. He's going to go all in here. And Davis Brat.
Contemplating giving him some action.
Tough to call off, you know, almost half your chip stack with 5 high, and Danny will get it done.
Too many darks on top.
What do you say? Too many what? Too many Derricks? I thought it was
Maybe?
I don't know. I'm sure Danny very, very familiar with his push-fold charts. From, you know, all the way down to 5 big blinds up to the, 15 to 18 big blind stack. 10 big blinds in the small blind, folds to four-handed. You're pretty much shoving any ace or king. Maybe even some queen, I think. I haven't really studied it in a while. But I think you're pretty much shoving any queen as well.
Well, now he's on a button with the suited 10.
Might just get jiggy with it.
He thought about it. He did think about it. Oh,
wow,
and
dodged a bullet.
Yeah, faded death for sure.
Bullet. Yeah, I mean, it's just 10 high at the end of the day. You want probably at least some Broadway cards in your hand.
And DFS gonna go for glory next to two big stacks
Hey,
with 2 Broadway holdings.
Playable hand here with 1.4 million. Definitely very defendable. Don't really want to just be folding Jack 10 four-handed. Let's play some pots. He's looking to win this tournament.
And a king on the board.
No
top pair,
sweat.
top kicker. Ace king was already ahead, but it connects in a big way.
Sneaky check there from Brat.
Wow, queen on the turn.
Wow.
Open ender now for Mr. Heyman. And now DFS going to go protecting his hand.
I mean, now he could probably bet, 175 to 200 even, and I think Heyman would still have to call.
I'm all in.
Oh, what?
Wow.
Okay, I mean, he can't call that.
Wow.
He can't call that.
He has no showdown value, drawing to 6 outs.
Wow.
He lets go of the hand.
I mean, I'm actually told if I'm Divas, I'm like, oh, I'm totally fine with you folding Jack 10 there. You're very live.
Not what that. I was hoping the turn was a break.
Oh, there's like a rail building up there. See all those feet?
Oh, yeah. All right.
All right, all
All
right.
right. I can get behind a rail, literally.
I needed his
I'm
aim.
physically
Man,
able to do that.
where was my rail? Jeez. Nice.
I agree. Poker Monkey, Mr. Paul in the chat, $4.99 super chat, says had a good run today, busting out with the birds, sucked, but I'll be back. GG Derek, good commentary, you guys as usual.
I appreciate it, Poker Monkey.
Wow.
AKA Paul.
Back-to-back premiums for DFS Brat.
Oh my gosh, Carlo, you missed it, man. I was on the final table wearing your merch.
You wore your patch, brother.
Yeah, I wore the patch on the chest. You'll have to rewind to see that.
Nelda 9s! Oh my goodness, it's a big hand here.
She might just shove here.
Wow, Danny would love to see that, as would Heyman.
And if Nelda shoves, as unfortunate as it might sound, I think DFS Brett does have to call off here.
Oh.
Oh, gives
What?
the card
Wow.
protector a kiss. And goes all in.
You called it.
500K though, it's tough, but you know you gotta win these flips. You're most likely flipping.
615.
It could be ahead against hands like Ace 10 suited, Ace 9 suited.
If you call and win, you and Heyman are gonna have probably the strongest player at the table. Very, very crippled, and that's a good spot to be in as far as chip deficits go.
Yeah, definitely a tough spot. You spent all that time building your stack up to 825K, and now you're. Do I really want to, you know, flip for what would be a 1.2 million chip pot? But if you win it, you'd be in a striking distance of Heyman. Ooh, little bit of forward motion there. You gotta be a little careful there, bud. That was dangerously close to that line. Do they play a line?
No.
They don't. Okay, but
Adam probably could have called that there.
you definitely want to be careful. Yeah, I don't.
Nice play.
With Danny having a shorter stack there, I don't mind his fold there.
Pocket pair.
Yeah.
What's the delay? I think it's 15 minutes. We're on a 15-minute delay tonight.
She gives it the kiss.
That's what I would. That's what I would.
She's got a good one.
I'm thinking with the kiss, she had a pocket pair, maybe queens, jacks around there.
I thought it was because she was kissing away his college fund, you know?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, the card protector actually has a picture of her son.
Maybe it's all
Danny.
I'll tell you, I had ace jack suited.
Oh my goodness, DFS Brett picks up another premium holding, this time Big Slick again. He's had Big Slick 3 times on his final table.
Yeah. Must be nice. I mean, that's how it goes, though. It's just.
And so it goes.
You know me. I just want to get in the mix. I just want to play, but I couldn't.
And K-Man with King
Oh,
Queen. It's a
man.
cooler four-handed.
This is a cooler. You know, I'd like to see Heyman put in 3-bet here, maybe like 300K.
Oh, he makes the fold. Nice fold.
You know, in a vacuum, obviously we can't see the hands. I would have liked to see him put in 3-bet, and then you know, obviously you'd have to fold to the shove. And Danny, 6-4, just gonna have to let it go.
No action for the Ace King.
Did Derek glance at the camera like mine did?
Before
No,
the stream started.
Before the stream, yeah, I did. I forgot to do it while I was too in the zone because I was like, after I got the double with the pocket fives, I was like, you know, I actually have a chance here. I actually have a chance. I could win this, and then.
Price is Right trombone. Wah, wah.
I don't know what is.
Oh.
Oh.
I'll get that one on the soundboard. That one's easy.
Oh man.
It's tasteful too. One of the best game shows ever.
I agree.
I would like to say that's my no. Chain Reaction is my best game show. Price is Right, I think, is a close second for me though.
Danny in the small blind. Just gonna have to let it go.
Can't see if I got a walk with this.
7 Dewey gets her done.
I've had that hand 6 times at this final table.
Yeah.
You've also had Ace King 4 times, DFS.
Sounds like he's starting to complain a little bit.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna not let you hear the end of that one.
What's with the weird stacking the chips? It's kind of annoying.
Eh.
Yeah, everyone can stack
Shrug.
chips however they want. Come on. You got the nice clean style of Heyman.
Matching them up myself.
You got the big chips in the front for Nelda. You got the singular stack from Danny.
Did you see the the way Mr. Beast stacked his chips, not on this most recent live stream, but when he played against Phil Hellmuth at Aria. And how he had, like, I don't know.
Oh, my gosh.
It's 140,000.
Oh, my gosh. Danny facing
another. No!
This is, I mean, less than 8 big blinds. Easy shove for Danny, suited ace, but Davis Brett with an even easier all-in.
That's what happened to me when I had 8s. Jacks are better in the big blind. What's he got? What's he got? I have to know.
Something wrong with that scanner. Maybe he's not.
I think it's 1 card.
Given the ICM implications here, I think you just want to fold here, no matter what you have, to let Davis Brett knock out Danny. You know, and if Danny does have a real hand here, you don't want to be giving a player like Danny extra chips.
Don't say that.
Oh, man, that just feels terrible for Danny. He's
Don't
like,
say that.
He's like, oh, well, there goes my ace.
Oh, hey, man. Don't put that sorrow in the man. He's already drawn slim. All right, let's see this run out.
No, I know.
Looking for an ace or a couple dreams. Can he find one? There's an 8 on the flop.
Okay,
Picks
additional
up
outs for him.
outs. And a deuce, that's not it. An ace or an 8 will do it to double up Danny, or else his tournament life is over.
Oh,
no,
man.
he does not do it. 9s
GG, Danny.
hold, and DFS Brat will eliminate Danny in 4th place. Danny, was an awesome thing to see you on this final table, and we will, we will surely see you again soon.
Out in 4th place for about 3K, I think.
I said Jack Shabbat.
Congratulations to Danny. You know, came in. I mean, this just shows you chipping a chair, right? For some of these players. I mean, Dusty and Danny came in with massive chip stacks coming to this final table, and just sometimes how the cards go, nothing you can do about it. You just have to play what you're given. Oh, I think I saw Danny in the chat, actually.
There he is. Kingdom Marks. Says good luck, Nelda. Must be rooting for Nelda on this final table.
Still 40, right?
Oh, did it like misread?
It bugged
Oh.
out. Yeah.
Wait, yeah, I guess somehow Danny won there. Well done, Danny. It was fun playing with you during the money bubble and on the final table, bud. Hope we get to do it again.
I never got to play with Danny.
We actually didn't get tangled in many hands, to be honest. Even on the money bubble, it was like there was like one hand we played against each other.
I actually watched that hand from in here.
Oh, really?
Because it was on table 20, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Couldn't see our cards though.
No. Derek, or not Derek. Tyler was like, oh, Derek and Danny battling. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, we got in a pretty big pot there, but came out on top. Yeah, there he is. Danny with the GG. Always a good sport. Says, good job, Data. Sorry I sucked and couldn't close. Hey, nothing you could have done. We saw the cards you're getting, buddy.
7s for Heyman.
I mean, you did your best, bud.
Super premium here, 3-handed. It's pocket 7.
Pretty much any pair.
He's going to raise it on up. No, the big slicker, you kidding me?
What is going on?
Back-to-back, massive potential.
I mean, this might just be we might be heads up pretty soon here.
See ya.
All in.
Good luck, Ollie.
DFS Brad is gone. Back to Heyman.
I respect you.
What?
Oh, wow.
Wow. Makes the fold.
Chips up massively there.
We continue on.
5s, I'd have done it in a heartbeat. I'd have snapped called you a 5s.
They have been hitting sets all day.
I know. 5, she'd have got a snap call.
Players, I'm gonna clear up this interest list for the 150
Down to our final three, playing for about $9,000 up top.
9,000.
Thousand.
Hey, are you still on the Ellis wait list to watch a PLO?
JT for Nelda.
Danny says, I made a few folds early. I wish I played.
Seems like today that hand has been nothing but
Yeah, I mean, but it was kind of interesting early on with me and like 2 other people with less than 5 big blinds. So I mean, it's hard to want to just start playing a bunch of hands when there's 3 of us that could just bust out any second. But I obviously I don't know what hands you had, but I trust your opinion there.
Raising a call here. Nelda and DFS Brat going at it. Heads up to the flop.
Yeah, Alice Acuna wondering how you fold that 3-handed. Yeah, it's pretty tough.
Wow, Jack 10 flops the joint. 5-4 with absolutely nothing going on here. Let's see if Nelda even bets it. It's just so hard to connect a pair shorthanded. She is going to bet it, though. 60K.
Yeah, I don't blame her.
I mean, she's figuring she might not go to showdown anyway, so she doesn't want to make her play seem too sneaky.
Yeah, I mean, you can get calls from a queen or even a 9 here, so should try to build a pot against the other biggest deck. Because they have a hand like King 9, they're never folding. Queen 9, they're never folding. So no reason to give them a free card.
And guys, we had a huge viewership increase here in the past maybe 20 minutes. We are up to 630 viewers here on YouTube. Thank you so much for hanging out. Ben Miney, Derek Ng in the booth, commentating over high-stakes tournament poker action here from Dallas, Texas at Texas Card House. Thank you so much for joining us. We're down to 3 players now. We've seen lots of run good, plenty of suckouts, and now we're down to 3.
Queen 10, 3-handed, very playable. Gonna raise it to 100K. Now though the suited 8. Could just fold, but I like playing this hand. There we go. Gets in the mix. Not exactly a min raise, but against a min raise, you should be pretty much defending any suited hand.
Queen 10 with a gutter
Especially
and
green-handed.
live overcards that are already good. Nailed a drawing to an 8 or reduced to pair up. Gonna be pretty hard to continue on a C-bet here, especially for a bigger size of half pot. Mike Haydu with the sub, thank you so much. And guys, if you haven't already subbed tonight and you're new to the stream, do so. We got streams 5 nights a week here from Dallas. Oh, here from Texas Card House, excuse me.
They'll put in a little bit of a tank here with 8 high, and we'll let it go. It's crazy they're this at this blind level. 50,000, 50,000. Biggest stacks of table have less than 25 bigs. There we see the top of the right screen, Donovan, our tournament floor, running the tournament today. Despite the lower numbers, still ran a great tournament. Still hit our guarantee and then some.
Nelda the call with the suited 10-6 and DFS Brad with the suited ace-5 in the big blind. Definitely a candidate to raise.
175 total.
175 total.
I think that'd have been the first limp and a check in a while on this table if that happened.
If I would have linked there, the check was
rags here for DFS Brett. Like he wants to make a move though. He's gonna mid-click it, put some pressure on that big blind. What's he got? Queen deuce. Gets out of the way. Nice hand for the 9-6. A nice hand.
That one was my favorite.
Coming out with a new Netflix special.
For
I am.
oh, you are. Oh,
I am.
I thought I missed you
It's
talking
my
about like
stand.
some
It's
kind
my
of
new
stand-
stand-up.
I see.
It's called It's All About the Benjamins.
Oh my gosh.
What the? How does DFS bracket Ace King 4 times on this final table?
Yeah, he's
I
got
tell
Ace
you,
King a
this
lot.
guy, they don't make him like this.
Very fortunate. This might be his night. I thought it was Heyman's night, but
He has 500 and really high up.
Sushi,
Alright,
would you like Thomas?
150.
It's on table 13.
He's gonna make it 150 to go, and
Anything for 25?
we saw Heyman fold. Now it's back to Nelda. But he just, I mean, he doesn't get any additional action, but he makes 125K.
yeah, it's pretty significant to take down the blinds every single time. So, especially at this stage of the tournament.
AK-47 Arabu, thank you much for the sub.
I'm trying.
I blame it on the shuffle machine.
What's your name, by the way?
Oh wait, crap.
Delta. DFS. DFS, but that's what my friends call me, but real name is Scott.
King 8 here for Nelda, definitely a candidate to open against the big blind. And just for reasons like this, sometimes they just have 6-4. And if you're going to make him get in there, make him get in there while you're good.
Can you go ahead and play the 6-4? Perfectly fine at being the chip leader. King 8 in the lead here.
Ugh.
Ace, Queen, Queen. King High still good here. I think Nelly can, pretty comfortably think she's ahead, but no reason to bet. Let's go ahead and check it over to Brat for some pot control. Nelly now going to bet out here with her King High. And DFS Brat just with 6 high. Gonna have to let it go. And it looks like Donovan's hopping in for a quick second to color up some of the blue chips, 5K chips. Those of y'all wondering, the purple chips are worth 25,000, and the blue chips are worth 5,000. Players today for $365 buy-in started with 30,000 in chips. So now we're down to our final 3.
If I made a move there, would you have folded? Now that tells me a lot then. I'm pretty sure I think I should.
Let's put it this way. I'm pretty sure I was ahead.
Oh, that locks up. Damn. Okay. I get it.
Got a DFS Brat fishing for information there. Don't think Nelda's going to give anything away there.
Queen 10 for Nelda. Nice looking hand, 3-handed. She's going to make it $125. Poised to take down these blinds, except DFS Brat's got her pipped and is suited. He's going to make the call. Hey, man, 7-4. Releases his hand. We're going to go heads up. 10 here on the flop would be disaster. King, queen on the flop would be disaster. It's a 7 high flop. Oh, 7-4 would have flopped up too. Obviously. And there he shakes his head.
Kind of chuckles a little bit.
King 10 high, the best hand here for... What?
I'm all in.
All in.
He rips it. He rips it.
Sir,
That's
you don't
good.
have to get had you dominated. Hello, top two.
Whoa, what a play there by DFS Brett. Putting a lot of pressure
More offset. That's all
on
right. Wish I should've just called that.
Nelda's range there. Could have a lot of overs, just Broadway type hands.
Already in for 100 technically because of the blind.
Shout out to our tournament director, Eugene. How about that, huh?
How about that?
What, 6 left?
6 players remaining, sitting at second in chips for the 200K guaranteed mammoth event up in the WPT Choctaw.
150.
Shout out to our man Eugene, tournament director, showing his we'll say prowess for tournaments.
Runs the tournaments and plays them. 9-10, perfectly defendable hand for 100K. Flop gonna come 6 high. Queen high still in the lead. Check, check on the flop. Queen on the turn, and
Yep.
Queen 7 now in the lead. Brett gonna have to go for some value here. Has top pair and a gutter ball to a straight. Pretty much a lock on this board. The flush draw coming on the turn. Should be trying to charge some of those hands. Also, 4 is open-ended on the flop, so plenty of hands to get value from.
Nelda folds. Rolled a 90 after sizing up my bet.
Oh man, I haven't done one yet.
Let's go. That's plus 200. Nelda, your king 10 in the small blinds. Definitely gonna pressure that big blind.
160.
160.
She makes it 160 DFS on 8-5 is out.
This has been a long final table.
It has been.
For this small of a field, it's wild, man. They're battling. I love it. I love it. I just looked on my phone and I realized how long the final table's been going on.
Call from DFS here. And a check from Heyman. So let's go to a flop. Ace high, well in the lead here, and actually connects in the form of a pair of 6s and a gutter here for DFS. with 2 live pair outs. DFS gonna come along for the ride 1 street. Let's see a turn card. And it's a 10, he finds a pair. So now pair versus pair here. Now Heyman is the one who needs to pick up the slack. Bet and a call. Comes a 5 on the river. That is no improvement. So pair 10's the best hand. And now DFS gonna change gears and go for value. Oh, he's gonna, excuse me. He went for value on the turn. Good stuff. And now he's gonna go for more value on the river, and Heyman is out of there, wants nothing to do with the hand. Pretty crucial hand there. Now DFS, the definitive chip leader. Heyman sitting at about 500K. Nelda sitting at about 700K. And DFS sitting at a cool just about 2 milli. Ace queen for DFS Brat. What's going on over here?
What a big hands for him tonight. Must have felt nice. 2 million in chips and you know, good chance here to win the tournament.
150K to go. Heyman's out in the small blind. And just the dirty diaper for Nell to trade deuce offsuit. DFS just gets to print more money. Shows it.
Fish defer with the question here. What was the buy-in? $365.
You can always find information regarding the tournament that includes buy-ins, entries, total prize pool, etc. all in the description of the stream tonight. And while you're there, near the description, make sure you do have that like button smiggity smashed. Friggity frashed.
Alright, I only got 50 TCH live points, so I got to do some bankroll management here.
Which means gamble all.
Got the
Nice
double.
roll.
Got the double. Running hot today. So a little post here from Julian. About to go in and peep the Multiverse of Madness. Go DFS Brad. Yeah, I've seen that movie. Have you seen that yet? Doctor
Yeah.
Strange?
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Yeah, definitely not as good as it was thought it was going to be, but you know, thought it was still entertaining.
Yeah, it's a Marvel movie thing. You could definitely tell it was a Sam Raimi movie, though. Jack 10-8 on the flop here. 5 deuce, nowhere near it. And 9-5 is open-ended, actually. So let's go ahead and see a 6. That's just, yeah, it's just a 6. Changes nothing. 9 high still good.
Fisher says no delay on the stream then, or is the table footage just delayed? Yeah, we got a 15-minute delay tonight.
Nelda here actually going for value with her 9 high. Probably thinks she's semi-bluffing here. Wow! And DFS.
Wow, wow, wow.
Oh, she's standing up.
That's frustrating. Open ender, but just tough to just call off here. I mean, you miss your flush draw, or you miss your straight draw. What are you supposed to do when you brick, you know?
Now she's going to see if she has any fold equity in a shove. I mean, she does against 5 deuce, but not against any hand that's doing this.
Yeah, I was about to say, with that sizing, they're pretty much saying if you go all in, I'm calling, so.
Just an awkward stack spot here for Nelda.
She goes all in. It would only be 300,000 more for DFS Brat. Blocks the nut straight. But, you know.
Gets out of the way. DFS with the
Wow, what a
Stone
play.
Air Bluff.
What a play there.
Nice.
Wow, yeah,
move.
that was just poker right there. Nice hand, nice play. Not usually a huge fan of zero equity bluffs, but I mean, that's the name of the game. When you put your opponent in a tough spot, they have to just show up with it sometimes. Don't really want to be doing that all the time, but he must have just had some kind of read on Nelda there. Hey man, with the pocket sevens in the big blind, might just get it in here.
He surely will, and he will not get any action.
You don't need to see him. Look at all the 25s he's got.
You might be thinking he's making a $200,000
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to do.
I was,
I'm trying to hide him from me.
even though I was tempted for like a second when I saw my first turn.
Saw that there was a $5 PLO bomb pod game out there, and I'm like looking at my chips. I'm like, should I go spin it up? No. I am hungry, and actually, I texted Lauren, and she actually put it in order for Whataburger. And actually her sister too, her who's living with us currently.
Wow. Jack's here for Heyman as DFS opened to 150K. Ultra premium for Mr. Heyman.
Can't get a count.
And Divas Brett with not exactly the worst hand here to call off for this sizing. I mean, 560K, just a shy under 12 big blinds, so 11 big blinds. Could be flipping with hands like pocket eights, pocket sevens, you know, well within Heyman's range, three-handed. But, you know, that's best case scenario. Worse, a lot of the time you're just dominated against hands like King Jack, King 10, King Queen, Ace King, Ace Queen, Ace Jack. Lots of hands, lots of hands. And thanks better of it. Nice fold there from DMS Brett. I feel like if he had like 200K less, he probably would have made the call.
Get pocket five.
Oh, much better than that. You didn't have
Oh, I know. I didn't know it snapped.
A honey butter chicken biscuit.
Oh, yeah.
Are those? Do they have those all day at Whataburger?
Yeah, yeah. Well, it starts at 11, I think. So by the time I get there.
Oh, dude, that sounds great.
Yeah, I might do that, actually. Thanks for putting that in my head, Ragnar Overby. Yeah, I
That sounds amazing.
might do that, or I don't know. I don't know. I kind of want, I haven't eaten dinner, so I just kind of want food, like real food. But,
King Jack for Heyman of the hard variety.
you know, in my mind, during the dinner break, I was about to like go and get some food, but I was like, you know, I'm so short. I'm not going to be that long. And I was on the final table for like an hour and a half. I was like, ugh. And then even like, I only laddered up twice, but you know, whatever. I thought it was going to be like a really quick final table, or I was just get knocked out in like the first two hands.
Well, you survived a couple pay jumps.
Yeah.
That's sick.
And the final table's still going on, so if I somehow made it this far, I'd be starving right now because like I'm using so much more mind.
Slaving over a bag of Cheetos.
I'd probably go run over and get another protein bar from the bar.
I'm trying to think of how long.
Nelda suited 9 deuce here, sitting on 8 bigs.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. It's DFS Brett again.
Raise 175.
Knock, knock. Who's there? DFS Brett's Premium Holdings. Doesn't get any action. But who cares?
That must feel awesome to run that hot. I mean,
God.
yeah, you need to run hot when it matters, not like early in a tournament on the money bubble or just like final table. That's when you want to run hot.
Ace King 4 times, Ace Queen 3 times, Ace Jack twice.
Really? You can even track all that?
Yeah.
He definitely No, he's definitely had ace jack a few more times than that. I
At
feel
least twice.
Yeah,
I only
at
remember.
least. At least.
He might have only played the hands twice because I remember he folded ace jack a couple times.
Natural 8 there, though. Different game. Different game.
Jeez, Louise.
Confused. He folded.
Props to anybody that can understand that reference.
Hey, man. Hey, man saying he's confused. He folded. Yeah, he's like, this whole time he's been raising.
I'm gonna let you off because I'm confused.
Oh, that's
Oh, my
sick.
gosh.
Oh, look
That's
at the shake.
annoying.
Oh, no.
Gotta
That's-
keep it original, huh? Yes.
I mean, I think that's a hand you haven't yet
Alrighty, players, we
two
are
of them. You hit a man
from that
only on two
promotion.
hands.
Starts at midnight. Our race to clock motion.
I didn't have nothing to play with you anyway.
I had ace 10 suited.
Oh yeah, so if I don't have two raising, I'll fold this.
Final
What's the
3 players
website?
of our $365 20K guaranteed. A little bit smaller turnout than our usual Saturday tournament, but still about 33,000 in the prize pool, 9K for first. Pretty good payday, I'd say. Kiss of the button goes all in, and
Call. She just limped. Oh, what?
DFS
you're right,
Brat
I'm
with the King 9.
Again.
Less than 10 bigs. I think this is a call, according to the charts. I could be wrong. Yeah, for that price, I think it is a call. Small blind versus big blind. And he does make the call.
Nelda's tournament
60-40.
life at stake. She's ahead, but it is exactly like you said, a 60-40.
Nelda at risk here.
Verbal mat count, so
What'd you say?
It's 410 total.
410 total?
Here we go. Join for this slot.
420 would have been better.
Ace, but a king there as well.
Could hit a 9 or another king.
That's not it. Needs some help, does DFS, to eliminate Nelda. But he will not. Nelda will hold and double up through our chip leader.
And the tournament continues. And the tournament continues. Nice hand there for Nelda. You know, DFS Brad probably a little upset about that hand, but I mean, I think he did make the right call. The dead money in there. Small blind versus big blind.
She doesn't need many more like that.
I think the lady on the rail is cheering for Nelda, so Nelda with her own little
I
rail
had to give it a try.
on the side there. For a second, there was like 8 people there standing, so I'm really curious who those people were.
Constantly, so
yeah, I
I don't know
mean,
where this comes
But
from.
You know, I've actually never heard Nelda talk until just then.
I have folded it in the same position before.
A lot of people cheering for Nelda there.
125.
And she makes it a $120. Feeling a little hot with her Jack-6 coming off the last win. DFS gets rid of the ace. And oh, big slick for Heyman. Facing an open. Probably going to make it like 300K here. On the nose. Wait, no, he's keeping that 50 in there. Dang it. Dang it. I wanted to be right.
Oh, looks like she's doing a little posturing here before relinquishing her Jack-6 high. A nice hand there for Heyman. A lot of ace-kings tonight, a lot of ace-queens. Will there be a
Baccarat final
ta-
table.
Oh my gosh.
That's so awesome. Just a heads-up Baccarat tournament.
What happened to the other players? They all got knocked out.
Squid Game style.
Yeah. I mean, this has been a heck of a final table. Well, we started at like 8 o'clock. Oh my gosh. 7-6 suited for DFS Brats. Looks like they put in a raise. Hand number 82. Wow, a lot of hands.
Back
Now
to
the
Nelda.
ace-3. Good shove.
7 high, not great to be calling all-ins with. He is flipping right now, but there's no way he could know that, so.
Pretty good hand against even hands like ace-king, but if you're up against a pocket pair, you're pretty far behind. Hands like 8s, 9s, and 10s. But three-handed, you know. Let's see what DFS Brett decides to do here. Oh. He looks like he's considering a call here.
Wow.
He starts cutting out the chips. No, he is going to fold. Gonna think better of it.
Some betting discs going Nelda's way, and now she's almost up to just under $1 million in chips.
Ryan Roby saying, gonna have to hit the hay soon. Gotta wake up early to go to Schlitterbahn. Well, have fun with that. Enjoy that lazy river, man. Any ace here in small blind. Probably gonna be another all-in from Nelda. Getting a lot of all-ins from the ace-3. DFF Sprats with the queen 8. He's gonna have to let it go. Nelda up to 1 million chips now, closing in on DFS Brett. I mean, they're all pretty much even now, it seems like.
Another ace for Nelda. If she's ripping ace tray, she's probably doing something with ace 7. Especially since she's poised to win more money now. Outside of the blinds. Yep. Away she goes. Oh, 6s for DFS Brat. Oh, that stack angle. Not actually an angle, just screwing with your DFS.
Ooh, big flip here, but I mean, it sucks, but you got to just go with it. Pocket pair, beating a lot of hands here. Big flip here, big flip.
This is huge.
Maybe he's gonna try to figure out how much he covers her by. Million chips, less than 20 big blinds. I think you have to call here. He does make the call. Hey man, with a king 5. Obviously just gonna let it go and let him try to knock Nelda out. It's gonna be a pure coin flip.
Wow.
Pocket 6 is currently in the lead.
2.2 million in chips up for grabs. Nelda's tournament life at stake. She's gonna need to connect on this board to continue play in this final table. Otherwise, the 6s have it. Let's
big flip, big
do
flip.
a run out.
This is when you want to win your flips, right now. Let's see if DFS Brat can hold here.
He does at
Queen,
the moment,
10,
but
10.
oh no.
Some counterfeit outs.
9 is
Additional
not it.
counterfeit outs now.
And a
Oh,
6 is
6
full.
on the river.
Didn't
6
need
is full.
it. He absolutely did not need it, but
Wow.
he does eliminate Nelda in 3rd place. Nelda, it was great to see you on the
Yeah,
stream.
well played there, Nelda.
And now we are going to continue heads up. Nelda, drive safely. Please enjoy the $4,055 going your way. And we'll see you next time on TCH Live. But for these gentlemen, it's time to duke it out.
Heads up, no chop, just like the viewers wanted. Nelda played great on this final table, though not the finish she was hoping for. She should be proud of herself. GG to Nelda. And absolutely, we see a lot of GGs to Nelda in the chat. Really appreciate everybody. Such a welcoming live stream chat.
Sometimes it's
They can't hear me.
For the most part.
As if on cue.
Yeah, for the most part.
You're gonna be first at.
I know. Just letting them see the cards. Letting them see the cards.
DFS gets the walk. Still stacking chips.
All right, come on, buddy. Two hands. Two hands to sack him. Use two hands. He's using. He's going one hand at a time here.
30, right?
Just what the people wanted. Heads up for the title, the coveted Saturday 20K guaranteed title. And he's really just going with the single hand stack chip stacking. Oh god, I can't talk. I'm too tired. Oh wow, 2 pair for DFS Brat. Pair and open-ended for Heyman.
Wow, what a hand developing here. Pair open-ended and 2 pair. Let's go to a river card. King, that's not it. 2 pair holds. Heyman, though, gonna go for the bet. 4-liner to an 8-high straight on the board. DFS staring at 2 pair. Does he want to raise here? Or does he want to just be a little wary of a possible 5?
I think a call is just fine. You're never folding 2 pair, but I mean, I think there's still worse 2 pairs you can get value from with a shove or a raise. So heads up, I think it's probably fine to raise here, even on a 1-liner board. And nice hand there for DFS Brat,
Wow.
extending his chip lead.
Less than 10 big blinds left for Heyman.
Still stacking chips up from the previous hand. Going 1 chip at a time there.
Be nice to the poor guy.
I had a lot more of it.
Yeah, it's a good problem to have though, right? All those chips.
So 30, 50, 50, 60, right?
60.
Guys, you've been watching High Stakes Tournament Poker here from TCH Live on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining us. We're heads up now. Just 2 players left out of a field of 109. It's an all-in and a call. Oh my God, DFS
goodness.
wakes up with it.
Wow.
Pocket 10s for the tournament. Can he hold?
Just
Out of nowhere.
He's still stacking chips up from the hand against Nelda. He just gets 10s. Wow, it really was his tournament tonight. Way in the lead right now. Needs to fade a queen and a queen only. Oh,
He finds
there's the queen.
The queen on the flop. Gonna need a little help.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my God, a set of 10s and a turn, and he's drawing stone. Dead.
Wow, set of 10s are going to take it down, and that's the tournament. That's the tournament, and congratulations to DFS Brat and Heyman. DFS Brat taking down the title for $9,155. Heyman for $6,180. What a tournament.
What a great tournament. We don't have that lot of time, so we're going to get out of here from Dallas. My name is Ben Miney. That's Derek Ng. Quick thank you to Tyler Cooper in the back. We had Donovan and Bryce work on the tournament today. Thank you to Adam for dealing, and for all you guys that showed up to view us tonight, thank you all for joining us. All these players, thank you. We're out of here from Dallas. We'll see you on Tuesday here from Dallas.
Yeah.
Guys,
Peace.
take care,
Good night,
everybody.
guys.